on my fire pit. It's right behind me. Wow, the sunsets. We'll see how long that lasts. So far, no mosquitoes are out. The dog is really weighing on my nerves right now. I may yell at him in front of you. Get ready. Get that out of your mouth. See? I just want to talk more about what we heard today. It was, you know, to be honest, it was a mixed bag. There's they're not there's money not being made, but the fact that Disney Plus is gathering subscribers. Look, Disney has a bigger catalog than Netflix, and they can command the Fox catalog. Okay, so when they decide, get out of that. Yeah, you. When they decide, come here, that they want to pull that string for Hulu because that's where those movies will go. They'll open up another floodgate for subscribers. My opinion's always, if you like the movie, buy the physical media. If you like the TV show, watch on streaming, watch it, and then buy the physical media when it becomes available. Because, look, Mandalorian will eventually go on. They'll do like a special Blu-ray deluxe 4K whatever. Okay, and then people will buy it, so they'll have it. It's like, look, I look at streaming as you invite a storyteller into your house, sitting around the fire pit. There it is. See, there it is. And they're telling you a story. They show up once a week and tell you another story till the story's done. You want the story. So when it becomes available in a book or physical media, 4K Blu-ray, DVD, whatever, you will have it then. Okay, because let me tell you something about this. Every one of these devices that we have is subject to the good graces of the people in the world that hate us, that have access to supersonic missiles and nuclear bombs. And if a nuclear bomb ever went off in the atmosphere above Kansas, every one of these things would be fried. Okay? Electromagnetic EMPs, or that's what they call it. And electromagnetic pulse, and it would fry everything. I mean, your cars won't go. All right. Anything that's commanded by electronics. Okay. So having physical media, because they might not show it anymore. All right. If you can find the first Cannonball Run, tell me on TV. Tell me, because let me explain something. I can't find it anywhere. It is not on demand, but Cannonball 2 is, and I don't like that one nearly as much as as 1, because 1 was freaking funny. And that's just it. So get physical media. If you can get it, get it. Okay. I have a ton, and when I get the setup I want, I'll be able to watch any movie I want. And I'll keep streaming just because the shows I want to watch. Well, this is the basement level maze. And then that is the first floor, and that's second floor. So we're really on ground, like literally on ground level. Okay. Kojak, what are you doing? Come on, man. Sun's almost down. We're gonna have to go inside pretty soon. So, yeah, get physical media, and I'll tell you. Okay. all right, so the earnings report. JPEG threw China under the bus. I mean, he said it with Doctor Strange doing over $500 million. Now, without China, they really don't need that box office. So, Kojak, get out of there. So they really don't need that. Okay. And then the lady, and don't ask me to figure out what her name was because I forgot it. Okay. And I'm drinking. This is called Ammunition. It's a Pinot Noir. It's called Ammunition. It's good. It's really effing good. This is probably the best Pinot Noir I've had for a while. All right. In a while. This is good shit. So she basically used the term North Star when talking about fans and customers. Now, I said this in my other live stream, or my upload. All right, just a second. Where are you? Get out of there. He's guided by his nose. I mean, if he had his balls intact, he'd be guided by his dick. Come on. Hell's the matter with you? And he's pissed off and he's bored and he's trying to get my attention. He's doing a really good job. But she used the words North Star in relation to customers. And I'm like, see? Now, here's the feeling. And I talked to my Mexican Iron Man about this. And he said they've already taken care of the Wokistanians. All right? Now, they haven't said a fucking word about politics, period. No matter all those promises they made, nothing. Nothing. Nothing in Texas, nothing anywhere. Okay? Nothing. And what's really weird is Hollywood's left them alone. Okay? This tells me that Hollywood knows they lost the fight. The club knows they lost the fight. Okay? And look, I'll tell you something. When you have Slash post a picture of Beauty from Sleeping Beauty kissing Snow White, the wake up kiss, he's not doing that. Look, that motherfucker isn't doing that because he cares or look, heavy metal guys, the ones I grew up with, didn't like people like that. Axl Rose made very, very deliberate statements about that shit. Okay, didn't like it. He was doing that to piss us off. He wasn't even doing that to virtue signal. Okay, and I'm like, fuck that shit. We gotta stand up to them. I never heard a word. I never heard a word because I called him out and I said, look, you're not doing this because you actually believe in the cause. You're doing this to piss people off. And I called Nancy Wilson out on it too. This is bullshit. Rock and roll, don't give a shit. Don't get involved with that shit. Okay? That is stiffs. Those are straights. Those are squares. You know? And that's it. That's it. And fucking stay out of it. I let him have it. And he shut up. Okay? He shut up. It's not something that somebody like that, and if you know Guns N' Roses and you know Slash's biography, they should be talking about. So they're getting the point. They're getting the hint. Okay? And they're not talking about it. And with this earnings report, it's mixed. It's mixed. All right, now we're chasing robins. I'm gonna upload a video of this dog ignoring a rabbit. And it's set to music and it's hilarious and you guys will love it. But no, Hollywood, the Wokistanians are losing. And despite this earnings report being a mixed bag, it's over. It and I'm gonna tell people that'll complain. Look, they will re into oblivion. When Elon Musk finally takes control of Twitter in October, all right, because that's when he'll do it, the re will be compounded. It's right before the congressional elections. They're shitting themselves. You know, they thought they could use Roe v. Wade as a way to get people to the polls. I mean, they've got some heinous pro-abortion bill in the Senate, Chuck Schumer, who I call Meyer Lansky, had it written up. They're desperate. This is desperate. Okay, so look for them to do shitty things and to be completely shitty. Okay, they're not winning. Look, logic and natural order is not going to tolerate their shit, and that's what's going on. You know, people who voted Democrat are going, no mas, no mas. Okay, no more. And there you go. Okay, so that's it. With Disney, I don't. Okay, what are you doing? Come on, man. I think Kojak is like a misplaced Zoomer. He really is kind of ADD. He doesn't listen. He just kind of wanders around. And my horse, she was actually very good today. She had her spring shots. We've got some kind of things going on that I have to get some stuff for, but she looks great. Her coat is dappling out. Once I get her bathed, yeah, I'll do a video to show you guys how beautiful she is, because she's, 22 years old, and she's a bad bitch. I mean, she's a bad bitch. Man, she's, she loves the attention, and she loves being spoiled. She's a queen, But I'll get that video on once I get all the winter dirt off and all the mud off and everything, and I get her shining. You guys will be like, yeah, that's a nice girl. She is. She's a good girl. But back to Disney. I Kojak, stop it. Anyway, he wants to go down in the woods. I won't let him. Look, it's a mixed bag. Earnings were down, subscribers were up. All right, earnings were down because I think inflation and other reasons. But subscribers were up, and I'm gonna tell you guys, and then I gotta leave because it's starting to get dark. Let me explain something to you. Yelling and screaming on Instagram, on Twitter, dump Disney, but it's not working, so stop it. Boycotts don't work, okay? What does work is not watching the shows you don't want to watch, okay? I skimmed through Moon Knight just because I couldn't stop watching a slow motion car wreck. All right, I haven't seen Turning Red. I won't watch it. It did well, apparently. Here's how Disney does it. And this is why the boycott people are fucking morons. Okay. Here's how Disney does it. They look at hours watched. Chapek said it. Okay. If you don't watch something, it's not going to be renewed, or they will know it wasn't successful. Duh. Okay? Think about it. All right? Think about it next time you go, I'm going to boycott. It doesn't work. That shit, it never works. Okay? It just, I got to tell you guys, man, when I hear people say boycotting, I'm like, I don't boycott Star Wars. I just don't buy sequel trilogy shit, Solo shit, or High Republic. Okay, so they know what we like. Okay, they know what we like, and they know what we don't like. Okay, all right. That's how you do it, because they watch hours watched. When he said that, I'm like, I told you guys that's what he was doing. Anyway, about the Acolyte. There is, again, like I said in my upload earlier, a show or something that's Star Wars related being developed. I'm not going to tell you the art director's name, but I know it. She has not been listed. And I'm like, again, it's the Acolyte, but it's unnamed. We don't know what it is, but it's the Acolyte. It's like, ugh. And I don't see it ever happening. Okay, and I've been awake since 3:30 this morning because I was pissed off about that. And then I started asking more questions. I think I've pissed my friend off because I'm like, look, I rolled over in bed, cracked open my eyes, saw the notifications. So I checked on it, read this. I'm like, it's 3:30 in the morning. I've been up. This is 5 o'clock. Don't, let me sleep. At least wait till it's 7 a.m. Eastern Standard before you dump this god awful crap on me, And I'm glad he understood because, a girl needs her sleep. All right, come on, man. But I don't think, look, if you've got, it's such a convoluted mess. And, I look at Leslie Headland and it's like, let it go. And then, of course, there's the idea that John and Dave took it away from her and refurbished it and changed it. It doesn't matter. It's the Acolyte. No one wants it. No one wants it. Why? Because no matter what they do, it's Leslie fucking Headland. And no one likes her. I see Fred Flintstone when I see her. I see someone who probably grabbed Harvey Weinstein's sloppy seconds. That's what I see. Okay. I don't see, someone who, she hired people who are deliberately not fans of Star Wars. Now, if they were serious people, why not? But they're not, and that's the problem. They're not serious. The only serious people I see right now in the world doing anything in Hollywood are the people that wrote and created The Offer. Okay, that's it. That's it. The people that are behind anything like anything that Kennedy had anything to do with are not serious people. Hey, Joe. How you doing? Thank you, Joe. And if you're a new subscriber or not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. Please like and share this out. I kind of meander and wander when I'm doing my live streams, when I'm not on with other people. And the reason why is because there's a lot going on. If I was up at the barn, there would be a lot going on. You probably see more horse than me. Anyway, it is, I've been on for 20 minutes. The sun's down. I actually don't know what His Honor is doing, but I know it's bad. So I'm going to have to yell at him. Kojak. Huh? Here, want to see him? There he is, Kojak. Koji. Coach. So that's our sun. Sun just set. So that's it. Our backyard. In the middle of summer, you barely won't be able to see it because those trees will be completely filled with leaves, and we've got elm trees, locust trees, I think we have some, I know we have some oak trees, maple trees, sycamores. So it's a, and we need to clear the brush out so we can go all the way down, down to the, there's a creek over there. That'd be nice. Anyway, I gotta go. Let not your hearts be troubled. I think Bob Chapek is back. Not that he was ever gone. Not that he was ever gone. And like I said, appear weak when you are strong. And that's, I think, what he did with the hostage video. Drop that. Drop it. I gotta go because I'm gonna kill him right now. This is Steph. I'll see you around the galaxy.